To Bayelsa State, where members of the All Progressives Congress in Sagbama Local Government Area have raised concerns over what they describe as their exclusion from party politics or party activities following the recent influx of defectors into the party. Joseph Kunle has more on the story.
Tension appears to be brewing within the All Progressives Congress in Sagbama. Some long-standing key players say they have been sidelined in decision-making and grassroots mobilization after new entrants joined the party. They allege that the defectors have taken over structures and now determine meetings, consultations, and mobilization plans without involving founding members. They are calling on the leadership to restore what they describe as internal democracy and respect for party hierarchy.
The governor directed that all of us should go to our local government and call the stakeholders meeting. And the chief of staff called the meeting in government house, selected these people, and all of us here are excluded in the process. We condemn it in totality. We are the people that voted Asuwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but today we have been excluded out of the process. So we are here to say that what is happening in Bayelsa State is not a congress, it's selection.
All the ward chairmen are all excluded. We have served this party faithfully. From 2015, we are all committed to the cause of this APC. Some of us are just first-time APC chairmen, some are in acting capacity, but we are surprised that those that defected to the party yesterday are the ones that have hijacked the whole process, and we are not happy.
But responding to the allegations, the caretaker committee chairman Dennis Utirtu dismissed claims of hijack, saying the changes are deliberate reconciliation efforts.
If people are complaining, if they had waited for the process to complete by like this, after the state stakeholders meeting, the various local government stakeholders meeting will meet, and then the various stakeholders will now split into the ward stakeholders, and at the ward stakeholders meeting, and then things are happening, and then if you are complaining, then we will understand. And then the governor had also set a safeguard, a dispute resolution mechanism.
Party leaders say further consultations will be held to address grievances and strengthen cohesion ahead of upcoming political activities. Joseph Kunde, TBC News, Yanagua.
And Joseph joins me on news from the state. Joseph, your report highlights growing tension within the All Progressives Congress in Sagbama Local Government Area. What exactly triggered the complaints from long-standing party members?
Obviously, Ibrahim, they felt that they have been shortchanged, sidelined rather, when it comes to important decision-making aspects, when it comes to the local governments and concerns, you know, from the ward even to the local government level. Now, they feel that there are some of them that felt that they are founding members of that political party in the state. And then where you now have the influx of new members, they thought that at least their voice would have been heard, or perhaps they would have been consulted before certain decisions were taken, but they did not see it coming through their way that way. And that was what really was the brain cause of that agitation coming through from them. And unfortunately, not just about Sagbama, but pockets of them also in Obia Local Government Area. But that's something that the state government, the leadership of the party in general in the state is looking forward to seeing how they can stem the tide from those ends.
So Sagbama is politically important in Bayelsa State as we know it, traditionally dominated by rival parties. How strategic is this local government area for the APC as it tries to, you know, expand its influence in the state?
Obviously, the reason why it is that significant is because let's not forget that the former governor, immediate past governor of Bayelsa State, Sarah Dixon, that he's a senator right now, is from Sagbama Local Government Area. So, and of course, it's for the People's Democratic Party. So they all they feel that if we need to have a grasp of things in the Sagbama, then we need to have that part coming through for them. That is why it looks as though if it is not from the APC, there's a bit of a shaking news. But for the fact that they can come together, both old members and perhaps, if you want to use the word, new members of the political party, it means that they're all gathering momentum and then seeing they have a particular goal in their mind. And they've all said, whatever it is, they want to ensure that the president is given a smooth sail when it comes to 2027 at the polls.
Interesting. So, as we know, in Nigerian politics, defections often bring both political strength and internal friction. From what you gathered, are these tensions mostly about political ideology, leadership control, or just access to party opportunities?
It is not about political ideology, because whether we like it or not, they're all having the same political ideologies. It is all about leadership control and, of course, access to these opportunities, because they feel that if they are now all under the same umbrella, the same political party, then they should have access. And, of course, their voices should be heard from the ward, even to the local government. And of course, the governor was saying something a couple of days ago. He said there's going to be a council election coming through. So perhaps if this party can get it right, and not forgetting that the All Progressives Congress in Bayelsa tends to have a bit of a fraction over the years. And that is one reason why they said we are going to go with the consensus adoption process, so that they don't come and say this party is going to favor this person or that other person. So if they can start it well from the ward level to the local government level, carrying everybody along as much as they said they are going to be able to do, then that ideology that people are actually talking about is just going to be one thing and one thing only for the APC in Bayelsa State.
We'll see what happens in the coming days. Joseph Kunde, thank you so much for the update. Thank you. Precious, it's one thing for political parties, especially incumbent parties, not incumbent parties, looking for defectors coming into their parties. And then the next thing is you see those who are already existing in the party believe that they are now excluded, from taking part in critical decisions in the party. So could that be described as maybe some sort of evil happening to the party, or is it that the interest is just too high for them to, be able to manage?
So it's a lot. So first thing I would say, let's remember that people who have defected in most of these states are the governors.
Absolutely.
Right, it's
Absolutely.
not just
I think
anybody.
APC has about 29 to...
So it's not just anybody, it's the governor. And so most of the governors defected with their structure.
Absolutely.
And so again, you defect with your structure. These are the people that you know. And you are now the leader of the party, calling the shots in that state. It's bound to happen that you will want to take care of your structure because they defected with you. I mean, it's a lot of sacrifice for them to defect with you. But now the balance is, how do you take care of the existing structure that you met and then your own structure that you brought? It's going to take a lot of, political acuity to be able to do that. We're hoping that, we don't now see some sort of implosion as well.
2027 is going to be very interesting.
Very interesting. All right, thank you, Ibrahim. That was news from the state. We'll bring you more updates tomorrow. That's TVC News at 1 as well. For more updates on the stories we're monitoring, you can visit our website, www.tvcnews.tv. You can also follow us on our social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and on X at TVC News Entry. We also have updates for you on WhatsApp and Telegram at TVC News Nigeria, YouTube or live at TVC News Nigeria. I am Precious Amayo. Thanks for watching. Coming up next is Business Nigeria.